Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 1. We are learning unit 7. Its title is Play. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is or modify it for your convenience. I am going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Yes, my dear children, today under the title of grammar, we are going to learn about substitution word. Before this, in English for grade C, you have already learnt about he and she. I hope you remember. And we are going to learn further to recognize and use substitution words as subjective case I, we, you, he, she, it and they. This is our today's SLO. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran, Surah Ikhlas, verse 1 till 4. Say, He is Allah, who is one. Allah, the eternal refuge. He neither begets nor is born, nor is there to him any equivalent. Yes, my dear students, what these beautiful verses tells us, they tell us about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is one and Allah does not have any parents or children, and there is none who is equivalent to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? So beta Quran tells us a lot about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now my dear children, look at this. This he is referring to Allah. Allah, he is Allah. So this is how we use such type of words which are known as substitution word. We are going to learn about it. First, you tell me what are naming words and what are substitution words. Pause the video, answer these questions to your teacher and then come back. Yes, my dear children, I hope you could answer correctly that everything around us has a name. Everything, whatever we can feel, hold, touch or see has a name, and that is called a naming word. And we also know that this naming word may refer to a person or a place or a thing. Right? Now, my dear children, and we have learnt their examples as well. For example, man. Man is a naming word for a person. Masjid is a naming word for a place. Cow is a naming word for a living thing, for an animal. And book is a naming word for a thing. Do you understand? Do you remember all these things? Now we are going to learn further. When I have written this sentence, man is smiling. Now you know in this sentence, this man is naming word. How we replace it? Whenever we replace a naming word and we use another word, that is known as substitution. Substitution means when we replace something and place something over here which serves the same purpose, which is same. All right. So man is a naming word. Now I'm going to write it like that. He is smiling. Man is smiling. He is smiling. It's one and the same thing. This word he has replaced naming word man, so it is a substitution word, right? When we replace a naming word with a word, it is called substitution word. All right. The next example is cow is fat. So what is the naming word over here? Cow. How can I rewrite it? It is fat. So I am referring to cow. Cow is fat or it is fat. So this it has replaced a naming word cow. That's why it is a substitution word, right? The next example is book is interesting. And we know book is naming word over here. Now I'm going to write it like that. It is interesting. So it has substituted this naming word. That's why it is a substitution word. Do you understand? This is how we replace a naming word with a substitution word, and the word we use in place of our naming word is substitution word. Do you understand? All right. So let's see, what does your book say about it? Substitution words. A word that replaces a naming word is called a substitution word. And its examples are I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. Right? All are. There are more examples of substitution words, but for your grade, for this lecture, we will just discuss about these substitution words. Right? Now, my dear children, out of these substitution words, how do we select a substitution word? Let's learn it. Here is example that's given in your book. He is smart. Okay. Now, this sentence is referring to this boy. He is smart. So, here the substitution he, why we have used it? Because it is referring to a boy. All right. Maybe his name is Amar. Amar is smart. So, we have replaced this naming word with this he. Why? Because he is a boy. So, his name will be replaced with substitution word he. Right? The next example is she is nice. Why we have used she here? Because she is a girl. Maybe her name is Amna. Amna is smart. So, Amna is naming word which we have replaced with substitution word she. Why? Because Amna is a girl. So, we replace naming word of a girl with she. Right? So, all the naming words which we use for males, boy, man, father, brother, king, or their own names, we replace it with he. And all the naming words which we use for females, girl, woman, mother, sister, queen, or girl's own name, we replace it with substitution word she. Do you understand? All right. So, the next substitution word is it. It has horn. And we use this substitution word for things, either it's living or non-living thing. So, what this substitution word has replaced? God. God has horn, right? So, this God is a naming word which we have replaced with it. So, whenever there will be a naming word for things, we will replace it with a substitution word it, right? The next is they. They are brother. So, Ali and Zia are brothers. Now, we have replaced these two naming words by this substitution word they. They are brother, right? So, whenever there will be more than one naming words, we will replace it with they. But in case out of these naming words, there is I as well. Sarah, Ali, I and Zia are happy. Now, because these naming words include I, so we will replace these naming words with we. We will not use they over here. They is for more than one naming words, but if it does not include I, right? And if it includes I, Sarah, Ali, I and Zia, four. We four are happy, all of us. So, that's why we use substitution word we here, right? So, do you understand how we select a substitution word for naming words? All right, I'm going to check it through an activity. What you are going to do, this activity is there in your book. You will read lesson 4, The Boy Who Cried Wolf. We have already studied. What you will do, you will read it in pairs and you will underline substitution words. So, whatever substitution words you find in this lesson, you will underline it. So, open your book on these pages and underline all the substitution words you find in this story. Pause the video, complete this activity and then come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job. I hope you have underlined all the substitution words like this. He, I, he, it, he. I have mentioned it. You can tell it with your work. All right. So the next part of this activity is you are going to make a project. This is very simple and interesting project. What you are going to do, your teacher will divide you into groups and each group will make a poster of substitution words. We know these are the substitution words. So you will make a poster and you will write singular and plural substitution words separately. And you will use these substitution words in your sentences. Every group is going to participate and teacher will help you in this activity. All right. So pause the video and complete this project and then come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job. So the poster which you have prepared, your teacher will display in student corner. All right. So next we are going to practice it from your book. You will fill in the blanks with the correct substitution word. All right. So you will read the sentence, you will find out the naming word, and for that naming word you will use the correct substitution word in the given space. All right. So pause the video, complete this exercise in your book and then come back. Are you done with it? Good job, smart. It's time for your homework. You will write 5 sentences using substitution words. And here is a worksheet, my dear fellow teachers. This worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation, links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly provide a printed worksheet to students for practice. And my dear students, what you are going to do, you will look at the picture and you will select the correct substitution word which goes with it. All right. So this is how you will complete this worksheet. What we have learned today, we learned the concept of substitution words and we recognized and used the substitution words. In this way, we achieved our SLO to recognize and use substitution words as subjective case I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. Are we done with it? Yes. So that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till that time, keep learning and take very good care of yourself. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.